Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. And guys, it's been a rough go of it lately. We've been slumping for like the last 4 episodes. I have not been playing very well at all. But we did manage to finish last episode on a good note. We picked up a win, a comeback win, got a lot of momentum, and now we are on the verge of a 4-game sweep of the Mets. And this would be huge if we could pull this off because it's going to be another comeback. So if we win this, we're going to get a lot of momentum added on to our already solid amount of momentum. And we could turn around all of this slumping, all of this badness immediately. So I think I'm ready to just go ahead and hop into this first game right away. Here we have 2 innings to make a comeback to at least put up 1 run against the Mets. We have nobody on, top of the 8th. Corey Dickerson at the plate. All right, so what do we got? It's a relatively high-scoring game. We have 7 hits, but no walks. A lot of guys only have 1 hit, nobody with any multi-hit games. We have a double, a triple, and it was another Josiah Gray start. He gave up 5 runs in 5 innings, but only 2 of them were earned. We've made 2 errors in this game. And all right, we've got Corey Dickerson up at the plate against John Curtis. 4-seam, 2-seam slider. Should be simple enough, but I have not been hitting that lately. It's right on the edge again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, you know, I thought I made a better swing on that. It was right down the middle, but we got the result. We got a base runner. And a 4-pitch walk to Meneses. We have the go-ahead run on first now. It's backup catcher Riley Adams coming up, but he's had a decent season. I know he hits righties pretty well, but it will be his clutch coming into play here, so that might be on the low end. That's a small PCI. You could not swing at that, but you have to make a better swing. Not going to be able to move anybody up there either. Man, I was just late on that. If I get around on it, Riley Adams could have done something big. Smith, please get through. Okay, that works. All right, he is safe at first. I thought he was going to get thrown out for a second. All right, I was worried that was going to be an inning-ending double play, but it was placed in a good enough spot. Even if that gets through, I doubt I would have sent him home anyway, so same result. We're all good. 1 hit here. Oh, and they're bringing in Ottavino. No, this is going to be tough. Oh, I can't go on that. Just stay in the box, Candelario. Who needs knees? Oh, and they made me go around on the check. Dude, how do I always get runners on and then I can't deliver? There's no way I'm hitting Ottavino with Lane Thomas here. And yep, I did. I made a solid swing, but I'm a little early, a little off of it. The tiny PCI was too much to overcome. I don't get it. Like this whole slump, it's the same thing. I've been getting guys on base. That hasn't been the issue. I've been drawing walks, and I can't make the swing to get him around to score. He's not getting on from this, right? We're making that play. All right, nice job. Got away with one there, left that one right down the middle. Oh, and he gets him on the circle change. Mantiply is just so good. All right, Brooks Raley is who is coming in to close this game for them. We have Victor Robles to start. I would assume Luis Garcia next, and then the top of the order. Oh no, it's Ildemaro Vargas up next. This is a spot of the order where facing a lefty is probably not the best. Get through, come on, please. Use your speed. You're on, right? Are you kidding me? He waited so long to recover from that, Robles. How'd you still get thrown out? I'm pinch hitting Jeter Downs for Vargas. I don't know if this is a good move, but he's better against lefties. And if I would hit that pitch, that one, another one right back to the pitcher. Are we okay? A bad throw. I really thought he was going to make it back in time. But hey, we got a runner on now. CJ Abrams, lefty. I'm sticking with him. Nice. Nice AB there. A couple of good takes. We're starting to load them up again. Can we get the big hit today? If we can get us to Meneses, we have the matchup we want. And I'm doing it. Mr. Clutch, Luis Garcia, he's coming in here. It was his off day today, but not anymore. Lefty, man. Big hit, just like last episode. All I wanted to do was make sure I didn't get on top of it and ground into 2, and I got way too under it. It's okay though. It's Meneses. This is the matchup we want. Meneses against the lefty. I don't think I got enough of that one. See what I mean? I just can't make the big swing. That was a good swing, just not good enough. It's getting so frustrating right now. I can't even explain it. I don't know if it's me, if it's our players being still so low rated, if it's a combo. It's probably mostly me. But man, this many times getting runners on base, you'd think I would cash in one of them. That would have been so unbelievably huge to win that one. And now instead our momentum is just going right back to neutral, which means we start losing. So we don't sweep the Mets. Oh, here we go. And now we get to see our guys. So it seems like everybody hit like right in the middle. I don't know if that's just coincidence or if that's what we can expect, but I mean, really, we had 80 through 95 hit at 88, 81 through 96 both times hit at 99, 73 through 88 hit at 81, 62 through 75 hit at 69, and then 71, 81 hit at 77. It's like all right in the middle. But look at these top 3 picks. We nailed him. Howard Ramirez, starting out at a 67 overall already at 18 years old. Really good Ks per 9, but oh my God, that clutch. He's working with an 11 clutch rating. That is going to be tough. Estevan Zapata, he's starting out at a 63 with a potential of 89. His per 9s could use some work. His clutch is pretty solid though. He's got good stamina. And then Pedro Almanzar, ooh, he's only a 57 to start. Okay, so he's going to take a little bit more time. Good walks per 9 though, which I feel like in the past has been good for pitcher development. So hopefully he develops a little bit quicker. But yeah, I don't know. This Howard Ramirez here, he looked promising when I saw 67 at 18 years old, but that 11 clutch. What about the rest of our picks? Miguel Valencia, he has an 81 potential. He's starting out at only a 58 overall at 18 years old, but he has 97 stamina, a 5-pitch mix. If he can develop, he could actually be pretty good. High stamina, good velo. If everything else, yeah, if all those per 9s gets, you know, up into the 60s, 70s, he'll be solid. And then our only position player is our worst potential player, but he's already a 64. So he's starting out pretty good. And honestly, you can't even really call him that bad of a player. I mean, for a 64 overall, 69, 77 contact, 69 vision, 63 clutch. I thought he had a secondary position of catcher though. Didn't it say that when we drafted him? I don't know, but with that potential right there at 69, if we got a fast track, bumped him up to a C, and then if we, you know, did well in the fast track, that would also bump up the contact even more. So he'd be working with like an 80 contact versus both sides. That's playable. That is definitely playable. And then Michael Hinojo, our last pick with a 77 potential, but he's starting at a 70. All right. I don't want to say he's like, you know, ready to go, but compare him to who we have right now, he'd be just about good enough to be in our starting rotation right now. All right, so then what about the disappointments? The Pirates with Charlton Francis, yeah. Oh, that makes me feel sick. 93 potential, starting at a 73. Look at how good he is already. He would have been so good that if it would have allowed me to, I could have had him starting today. 73 overall. That's what I missed out on. Oh, that hurts. The Pirates had a pretty good top 3 here, because even this guy's starting at a 70 with an 89 potential. And then go back to the Brewers for Fernando. Oh no, that makes me sick too. He's a 69 overall to start with a 93 potential, but he's also already good. The walks per 9 is rough, but the velo, he's got 4 pitches. The per 9s are good. Oh, that is a tough pick to miss out on. Let's see about our division though. Did anybody else in our division get any crazy picks? The Phillies, this one's not amazing. The Mets also, well, they kind of found if he develops, because he's only a 51 overall, but he has a 91 potential. This one, okay, I don't know if that's showing my scouted potential or the Mets scouted potential, but he hit on the higher end. The Marlins got a pretty, oh yeah, no, this might be the pick of the draft here. Carlos Terrero, an 18-year-old that looks like he's been through some stuff. Does not look 18, but 5'7". He's already a 71 overall with a 93 potential at 18. That's wow. So yeah, it was only Carlos Terrero really in our division that was a great pick. Man, I'm still... Francis and Rivera, I can't believe I missed out on them. Any other good looking picks? This one looks pretty good. 94 potential is the highest I've seen. Oh my god, what? Oh no, what scout blew it? I scouted Garrett Doyle immediately. He was the first guy I scouted when scouting started, and I scouted him like halfway, I think, and he dropped from like, it was like top 5 ranked, and we had him dropped all the way down to like 30th ranked. So I was like, okay, I can forget about him. He's the pick of the draft, and he would have been there for me. I don't think he got picked until like number 5. He's a 79 overall 18-year-old with 99 potential. Can you... Oh, I'm disappointed about that one. I wonder if I would have, because I don't think I actually finished scouting him all the way. I wonder if I would have scouted him to completion if I would have known, if I would have taken him. I even think I made fun of the Twins when they picked him when they did. I was like, oh, they don't know. They don't know he's not as good as he looks. Well, you know, I guess I don't know. Roger McFadden was another one that I had on my radar that we missed out on, and I don't think we ended up missing out on much. He's only 55 overall. The only thing is that 89 speed would have been kind of cool. You have to be kidding me on this one too? This Jamal Szymborski? After I didn't get Charlton Francis with the first pick, later in the draft, I think it was coming up to the 4th pick, I was like, okay, well, let's see what kind of first baseman we still have on the board, and I found this guy, and I was like, oh, if he's there, he's my next pick. And then he got taken about 10 picks before me, and he's a 93 potential. Now, I will say, at least he's 22, so he's going to be a little bit on the older side when he actually gets up to that potential, but the power's looking pretty good already. This one's interesting. The Dodgers picked a guy with the last pick of, well, for their last pick, who has a 99 potential, but he's 23 years old and only a 59 overall. That's going to be interesting to see what happens with him if I can remember to keep track of this guy. And that seems to do it. I just went through everybody. Yeah, there's you know, I don't know. I think what we got is good. It's gonna take some developing for these guys to get good, but I think we had a solid draft. But man, to see some of the people that we missed out on, I don't know, like, I can be mad about Charlton Francis and Fernando Rivera, but those are a little bit more out of my control because they just got picked before I would have picked them anyway. The one that really hurts now looking back on it is Garrett Doyle being the top pick of this draft. Like, after I looked through everybody, there's nobody even close, and I dismissed him after 1 week of scouting all the way back in week 1. He was there when I was on the board. We could have had him at the 2nd pick, and that would have been our future. That would have been our present. We can't dwell on it though. You know, we got to be good with what we have. We have some solid, hopefully solid looking starting pitchers if they can develop. Michael Hinojo actually might be a pretty solid sleeper pick. I don't know. I don't know if I can look back and say first ever draft was a success, failure. Oh, this could be big though. We have a player lock with Mackenzie Gore to finish a no-hitter to set the team on fire, and this really would be big. And oh my God, 21-0. I really gotta do this though. Finishing a no-hitter is a 3+ boost to the player boost. It's also 8 fireballs of momentum, but it's so hard to get done. There's always a cheap hit. There's always a tough at bat, but if we can pull this off, this will be what turns the season around. And I just want to see what we've done on offense to put up 21 runs. We've scored in every inning. So what are we looking at? Before we start pitching, what are we looking at? Only one person doesn't have 2 hits. Keber Ruiz has 5. We have 9 walks with 22 hits. Only 2 home runs. Gore does have 2 walks, so we're not worried about the perfect game. And he has a really solid amount of energy. So come on, please. There we go. We got a chase. I was just about to say, it seems like they're not going to swing for me. And then we got a good chase there. And, oh, we got a guy there. All right, that was hit pretty hard. I got worried. Votto, we got a guy there too. We made it through the first inning. 2 to go. 6 more outs. Did our offense? No, our offense got shut out for the first inning. Oh, man. We need the run support. All right, we can live with that, but that was frustrating. Everything hit on the outside part of the par, and he took every single one. Okay, we're gonna let him move up to second. Still no hits though, so we don't even care. That's all I care about is the no-hitter. We can pitch around every single... Honestly, with this lead too, the more I think about it, should I even throw a strike ever? Like, I could walk 37 batters and give up 17 runs, and it doesn't matter as long as I don't give up a hit. They just have to chase every once in a while, which doesn't seem like it's happening. Yeah, okay, so the chases are just not happening, but we can live with the walks. Just kind of chase one though, if it's gonna be a good pitch. That's getting caught. Okay, we got another out. There we go, we got another strikeout on the slider in. 4 more outs. I'm getting nervous, but I really am just gonna try and stay off the plate. His par makes it tough, because even if you try and throw it plenty out of the zone, it could still end up in the zone. There we go. Grounder to second base. That's 8. 3 more outs. Come on. All right, another walk, but who even cares? I might ruin Mackenzie Gore's walks. I might inflate his whip like crazy, but the no-hitter is what we need. Another chase on the slider on a 3-2 count. All right, 2 more. No strikes. Nothing in the zone. Okay, no more double play. That another one in the dirt moves him up. That's a grounder. No double play, but we only need 1 more out. Come on. All right, Votto didn't want to help me out. That's okay. You can get put on. Votto's trying to move up to second. Can we? Oh, I thought maybe we could get a free out there. Okay, India didn't want to help me out either. We might be up to like 10 walks now. Oh no, it's only 7. I don't know how I lost count that much. A little bit of help. Somebody, you know, like just 1 more weak swing, maybe. No, we're just not going to swing at all. Are we catching on? No. Oh, it's right to him and we got it. Okay. Oh, that... I thought that I blew it, but we did it. Mackenzie Gore finishes the no-hitter. Our worst pitcher of the season. He's been terrible. 7.70 ERA. And then all of a sudden he comes out, throws a complete game, no-hit shutout. And that is what we needed. We get 3 pluses for him, and then here is where it all comes into play. 8 fireball momentum. This could be what gets us back into contention here. I don't know exactly how far back we are, but a bunch of wins in a row could definitely boost us right back into it. Of course, it needed to be in a game where I didn't have to hit, so we still got to figure that one out, but at least we got the big game. So what's going to happen here? Is it going to go to full? It's full. That is a completely full fireball. Now just win every game. Sweep the Reds. There we go. Sweep the Phillies? No, we'll still lose to the Phillies with how good they are. Look at this. Look at this. This is perfect. When the game automatically sent down Cade Cavalli, I said it could be a good thing because if we get a call up for a boost, that could completely change the kind of player he is. And look at what we've got. A Cade Cavalli call up chance with a boost. Of course we're going to do it. We just got to figure out who to send down. Erasmo Ramirez... His numbers are starting to look a little bit worse, up to a 3.40 ERA. He's back to a 66. Hunter Harvey's been pitching a little bit more, 4.09 ERA. Progressing though. I might send down Erasmo. I hate to do it because he had been so solid, but he's kind of fallen apart here. And we have a lot better pitchers now in the bullpen that also I'd rather his innings go to because he's pitching a lot. 39 2/3 innings out of the pen. I'd rather those get divvied up amongst the entire rest of our bullpen. So yeah, I think I'm going to call up Cavalli or Ramirez, and then we'll get a chance here to turn Cade Cavalli into a low to mid 70s and maybe all the way up to an A potential. It's a game against the Phillies, which would be another big game to win, but that does mean it's going to be a tough game to win. and a tough game to pitch well with Cade Cavalli in. What are we looking like though after that little surge? We're still 2 games behind 500. We're 8.5 back in the wild card, but we still have a lot of momentum built up, and if I can win another one here with Cavalli, that would give us a little bit more. I think I want to play this right now. We're gonna get this Cavalli game in right now. Let's do it. Cavalli versus Nola. And you know what we learned in the Strasburg one is we can still have not a great game and still get a boost. Because Strasburg, I think he only pitched like 5 innings and gave up like 4 or 5 runs, and they gave him a boost. So we have a little bit of leeway, hopefully. I don't really know if I had gotten a chance to pitch with Cavalli yet this whole year. So I don't even know what he's got. Kind of throws gas. He's got a hard slider. Yeah, 90-mile-per-hour slider. That was nasty. Ooh, and then a big breaking curve gets the strikeout. Good start. Is that going to get down? Of course it is. Oh, and we missed. This is not good now. 2 on for Schwarber. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, we're looking good. I can't believe I'm about to blow this, dude. They're not chasing. Look at this, dude. I have to be perfect, and Cade Cavalli is far from perfect in his accuracy. There we go. Overpowered. And we got a guy there. We can recover, and good. We got out of it, only allowing the 2. We can turn this one around. If I only give up 2 for the next 5 innings, it'll be a good start. Okay, that one's gone. So we're not going to stay at 2. Alright, there we go. Bounce back, keep it on the ground. There we go, another strikeout. At least we're striking some guys out. They're really not being generous with these yellow. I mean, look at that last one. I had 100% accuracy, perfect timing, but I was only 3 degrees off. So it's a yellow pitch. I don't know if it's because Cavalli's a little bit more out of control or what, but that's gotta be a strike. Okay, we got the strikeout anyway. That's 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. We just have to keep the runs off the board now. We're not going to get that many innings in if we're going to be pitching 20 pitches per inning. Okay, we'll take that. It could have easily been another strikeout at a pitch in the dirt like that, but we'll take her out. Oh, dude, these pitches that they're taking on the upper half, up and in, and they're ending up balls. There we go, though. We got him on the slider. Schwarber, I don't think that's got enough. That's staying in. All right, good inning. Realmuto, we got a guy there. We're fine. Man, this is so tough with them not chasing, and like this par, look at that, 97% is not accurate. This par is huge, so I can't really make pitches that I know where they're gonna go. We just gotta hopefully rely on fooling them. And like that. And Hoskins, we got a guy up the middle. Couple of good innings back to back. We're settling in. 2 more good innings of no-run baseball might get us a decent boost. We need the offense to put up a couple runs, though, man. Another strikeout, though. Okay, I thought... Oh, well, wait. Okay, well, thought that was going to be an out. All right, we got Marsh again on another circle change. That's been a really good pitch. Okay, please make this play. 47 speed, we're good. 5 innings. We've had 3 straight innings in a row that were good, but we're coming up to a tough spot in the order here with the energy starting to run low. And it looks like they're going to keep me in this one. This is going to be tough. That might be a 1-pitch pop-out, though. That's exactly what we need. Dude, Schwarber he's like the best hitter in the game right now. You can't get him out. Oh, man. Oh, that gets through? Are you serious? That was such a good pitch. He barely made contact. Okay, a pop-up. 1 more out. Who's up? I think it's someone big. Yeah, it's Hoskins. And we got Hoskins. I don't know why he took that one. Please call it there, game. That was like 100 pitches, 6 innings. We brought it all the way back. I think that ends up as a quality start, right? 6 innings, 3 runs allowed. They're leaving. You cannot leave me in here, game. Why do you do this? It's a good start. Call it here. Okay, a 1 pitch out. As long as this is the last inning, if we can get through 8-9-1, that's gotta be it, because we can't get back to that Trey Turner, JT, Schwarber section of the lineup. Yeah, that one. Had him 0-2, man. I tried to get a slider low and in, and with how little energy he has left, that ended up catching plenty of the plate. And okay, they're taking me out there. Hunter Harvey's coming in. He's, you know, maybe not the best at preventing runs coming in from pitchers before. I think, yeah, we lost. Okay, at least he didn't let that run come in. That would have been a nice one to win. They only called it a solid outing. I don't know, man. I think we struck out 10, made a quality start. I think that's a 2+ performance, personally. Yeah, I don't know, because they're acting like it wasn't a good start. It was 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk. I swear I thought I walked more than 1. So yeah, that was a good outing. How is that only a 1? I'm eager to see what his actual boost is. And then yeah, that took away a little bit of momentum, so that actually ended up being pretty bad. Lost the series to Philly. Gotta sweep the A's, we did, but now we're out of momentum, and we get to play again against the Red Sox. It's another player lock, Luis Garcia. He's already been doing really good this year, so if we boost him even more, he could have a really solid finish. 59-60, so we didn't quite crack 500 again. We're up to 24th ranked though, and we're 7.5 back of the wild card. It's getting close, man. Coming down to the wire here. It would have been real nice to steal one of those games against the Phillies though. What about Cavalli? Oh, whoa. He went all the way up to a 76. No potential increase, which I was really hoping for. Or maybe, I guess we don't know. He could have had a potential increase on the back end that we just don't get to see. Maybe it boosted from like 81 to 87, but he goes all the way up to a 76 overall. That is pretty big. Yeah, look at our pitching now. Josiah Gray up to a 75, started at a 71. Cade Cavalli up to a 76, started at I think like a 67. Adone started in the minors at like a 63, 62. And then Mackenzie Gore, he just had his no-hitter, so maybe he's gonna start doing better, but he's only gone up 1. I mean, to go from what our pitching was, I think it was only 2 71s in the starting rotation and 2 71s in the bullpen, to now only having 1 below 70 overall on the entire pitching staff. That's pretty good for a first season. But guys, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call this one. I think overall it was a net positive. I think we gained a couple of games. I think we were 3 under 500. Now we're only 1. So another couple good games and we could get back into the mix. We're still not out of it. 42 games to go. But guys, you know the drill by now. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, man, what are you doing? We're like 12 episodes in now. Hit that subscribe button for me. But guys, thanks for watching today. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.